Hi, this is Ms. Wright, and I'm going to go over the vocabulary words for list one of the Odyssey. Okay. The first word is consultation. Consultation. Consultation is the act of talking something over, the act of getting the opinions of others. So if you're in consultation, you're not acting alone, you're taking the advice of others, you're sitting in council with others and listening to the opinions of others before you make up your mind. You may go to the doctor for a consultation about your health. Enchantress. Enchantress. A witch, a woman who practices magic, a fascinating woman. So, in the story that we're going to read, the Odyssey, we are going to find a woman who is called an enchantress. She has magical powers and she's very beautiful and she has the ability to put people under a spell. Epic. Epic. An epic is a long story. It says poetry or literature about gods and heroes, a long narrative poem written in heightened language which recounts the deeds of a heroic character who embodies the values of a particular society. So I put the picture of the Odyssey and the Iliad. The Iliad was the story about the Trojan War, which we read the summary. Now we're going to read the Odyssey together. This is over 1,000 pages of poetry. So you can see it's a very extensive account of great deeds by these ancient heroes. Formidable, formidable. Causing great fear or dread, causing strong opposition. So dog number one compared to dog number two is quite formidable. This dog would be scary and this dog would not be very scary. And a formidable opponent is an opponent who puts up strong opposition to your position or your point of view. Gale, gale. A strong current of air. Strong winds of more than 50 miles per hour. So when we talk about gale force winds, you might hear on the news sometimes if a storm is coming and they say gale force winds. This is what it means. Winds that are strong enough to blow over trees, uproot trees, remove a roof from a house. Very strong winds. And you can see that from this gentleman here trying to walk against the wind. Guile. Guile. Guile is duplicity, shy, tricky, acting with the intent to deceive. So a guileful person is a tricky person, and Odysseus says that he is known for his guile. He is the trickster character, and he is known for his guile. This person has a card up his sleeve, so he's going to be cheating at a game of cards. Harried, harried. Tormented, worried. So if you're harried, you're concerned about something, frantic about something. If your child is kidnapped, you would be very harried. So it's not just mild concern; it's really upset or worried about something that has happened. Muse, muse. A goddess that inspires men to greatness, one of the 9 goddesses that the Greeks believed inspired men to greatness in art, literature, and science. So a muse, an artist can have a muse. If he has a favorite model that he likes to paint, she might become his muse because every time he sees her or she sees the model, the artist is inspired to paint something. So we say that person is the artist's muse. But in this context of this story, the muse was one of 9 goddesses, and the goddess of epic poetry is called Calliope. Her name is Calliope. Mustard, mustard. And it means to gather together, the act of assembling, especially a formal military inspection or drill, assembled troops. So these gentlemen here have been called and have been mustered, maybe for inspection, maybe for some kind of briefing. But when you bring your troops together, and remember, this is a military story, Odysseus has men who are under his command that he must keep control of. Mutinous, mutinous. Mutinous is rebellious, refusing to obey authority. So these pirates, even though the ship is sinking apparently, are trying to make the captain walk the plank. This is supposed to be humorous. Okay, so they are rebelling against their captain. Plundered, plundered. To rob, especially openly and by force, as in a raid. So this pirate, and pirates are known for plundering when they board another ship, they'll rob and take all the valuables and run away with them. So he has plundered someone's possessions. Prodigious, prodigious. Huge, enormous, immense, extraordinary in bulk, size, or degree. And I put an elephant because the elephant is one of the most prodigious animals on the face of the earth. Recklessness, recklessness. Showing lack of caution, irresponsible, wild, a state of mind that pays no regard to the probable or possible consequences of an act. So this person is driving a car, drinking, on his phone, definitely no hands on the steering wheel, definitely being reckless in terms of proper driving protocol. Rouse, rouse. To make or become active, stir up, wake up. So my mother tried to rouse me out of bed with an alarm clock. Shambling. To walk awkwardly with dragging feet. To shuffle. This woman is having some kind of problem, maybe with her shoes, and she's shambling down the asphalt. Squall, squall is another type of a sudden violent wind, often with rain and snow. So here you can see the ominous clouds coming in, and it's a forerunner to a great storm that's going to come. Teeming, teeming. To become filled, abound, abundantly filled with, especially living things. So teeming, you usually think of the sea as teeming with fish, and here I found an image of the water filled with fish. So anytime something is filled to abundance, we can say that it's teeming. It could be teeming with fish, it could be teeming with something else, but teeming with algae, teeming, a bushel of crops might be teeming with the harvest. Terrain, terrain. The land and its features. So this picture shows rugged terrain, almost moon-like terrain here with all these craters and jagged cliffs. Terrain. Valor, valor. Bravery and courage. When men show extraordinary bravery or courage, they are said to be men of valor. Also, it could be women. Women can show courage also. So it could be valor for women. Wailing, wailing. Great crying, usually in sorrow, a long, loud cry as if in pain. So this poor baby maybe has a diaper rash or something, is wailing, crying to get his mom or dad's attention. Might need a diaper change. Yoked. Yoked. A lot of people did not understand what that was. This wooden structure here is a yoke, and it can come in many different shades of wood, and you put it around the animal's neck so that they stay together. If you're going to plow a field or take them out to the field, they have to stay together. Okay? Harnessed or tied together. Unyoking time is talked about in one of the passages, and so unyoking time would be at the end of the day when the farmer removes the yoke and sends the animals back to their stalls or back to the barn. Okay, so that is the end of this list. Please make sure that you study. It's not a lot of words. Make sure that you study, prepare for your next test or quiz, use the knowledge to help you with your comprehension of the reading, and make sure that as you read, you annotate, you take margin notes along the side, and look for your literary terms, your syntactical devices, your themes, your characterization, all the things that we've learned so far this year. Please put those to use. Okay, so shout out to my super students once again. So proud of you, and keep working hard, keep studying. You're awesome, and I will see you back in class. Bye bye.